This video is an overview of the features available in the Kentucky Health Information Exchange's clinical portal, the ePartnerViewer. KHI's clinical portal, the ePartnerViewer, offers a single location where patient health information is aggregated from all KHI participants and is presented in a read-only view. Keep in mind the patient chart in KHI is not intended to be the patient's complete chart, but it does contain clinical information from multiple organizations, all in one location. Users have the option to customize the display of patient data in a functional and easy-to-use format that works best for them. This training covers how a user would interact with the ePartnerViewer while using a desktop or tablet device. While core functionality remains the same across multiple devices, interface components may vary in presentation. The ePartnerViewer does not support the Internet Explorer browser. Please choose Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, or Apple Safari. All user activities are monitored and logged for security and auditing purposes. Finally, all examples in this video are simulated with mock data. No protected health information, or PHI, is present. After logging in to the Kentucky Online Gateway and completing multi-factor authentication, the Terms of Use page displays. Privacy and security obligations are outlined in the end-user agreement. Users must accept the Terms of Use every time before accessing the ePartnerViewer. Please note, the right side of the portal is grayed out with a message that states, "Access is restricted beyond this point. You must accept the terms and conditions before proceeding." Once users select "I accept," the grayed out section of the portal becomes visible. A message appears that indicates the user is associated with an organization. Users must select "Proceed to Portal" to access the ePartnerViewer. Please note, users who select "Cancel" will see a pop-up notification that indicates the user is about to be logged out. Use of the ePartnerViewer portal is subject to the acceptance of KHI's Terms of Use. Users must select either "Log Out Now" to log out, or "Cancel" to proceed to the ePartnerViewer. After logging in, users are directed to the home page, also known as My Dashboard. From the My Dashboard page, users can quickly and easily search for a patient, view previously bookmarked patients, and/or view records of those patients flagged to receive event notifications. The My Dashboard sections include the Quick Search, where a user can enter a patient's first name, last name, and date of birth to quickly search for a patient. The Bookmark Patients list, where users can quickly choose and access from their frequent patients. Users can click on a patient name to go directly to that patient's chart. Users can also click on View All Bookmarked Patients to see the entire list of bookmarked patients, if they do not see their patient in the list of 5. Finally, users can access the most recent event notifications. This section displays up to 5 of the most recent notifications received over the last 72 hours for patients the user has selected to receive notifications. Users may click Refresh to refresh the list of notifications. Additionally, users can click View All to see all notifications received. My Dashboard makes it easy for users to get the patient records they may access frequently. The tabs located in the blue ribbon above My Dashboard provide users with advanced functionality. The Patient Search tab enables users to complete a basic or an advanced search. Users can choose to enter first name, last name, and date of birth to trigger a search. Or users can enter additional information to do an advanced search. This feature is useful when the patient's date of birth is not known, as users can select an age range. Users can select Home at the top left to return to My Dashboard. The Bookmark Patients tab lists the most recent patients for whom users have elected to favorite, to enable quick and easy access in the future. From here, users can click on a patient name to navigate to that patient's chart. If the patient's name is not visible on the short list, users can use the First, Back, Next, or Last buttons to navigate through the bookmarked patient list. Users may also choose how many entries display on the bookmarked patient list by using the maximum number of entries per page dropdown. Users can elect to show 5 entries, 10 entries, or all available entries. How to bookmark patients is demonstrated in greater detail later in this training. The Event Notifications tab displays recent notifications, deleted notifications, and offers the option to manage notifications. Users should visit the KHI website to see the entire list of event notification types that are currently available. How to manage event notifications is demonstrated in greater detail later in this training. The Secure Messaging tab is used for direct secure messaging, which is the simple and secure way for healthcare providers to send patient health information to known and trusted recipients over a secure and encrypted network. ePartnerViewer users who also have a Caroline Direct Secure Messaging account have the option to access the Caroline portal without leaving the ePartnerViewer. By selecting the Secure Messaging link, located in the blue ribbon above the My Dashboard page, the user is redirected to the Caroline portal login page. Once logged into the Caroline portal, the user will have the ability to send and receive patient health information. Users can return to the ePartnerViewer by using the Browser tab at the top of the screen. Finally, the Support tab provides a phone number and email address for the KHI Help Desk. Using this information, users can report persistent issues with the ePartnerViewer. To exit the Support tab, click the X at the top. Now that the functions of the ePartnerViewer have been reviewed, let's search for a patient. Users have the option to perform a quick search or an advanced search. For the purposes of this demonstration, an advanced search will be performed. To search for a patient, click the Advanced Search button at the bottom of the quick search. Users should enter first name, last name, and date of birth to search for a patient. Users must enter 2 digits for the month, 2 digits for the day, and 4 digits for the year. If the patient's date of birth is unknown, the user may adjust the age range to narrow down the search results. The user can also indicate a patient's sex to further refine the search. Once patient data has been entered, users should select Search. The search results display to the right of the patient search fields. To view the patient's information, select the View button located to the right of the patient's name. The ePartnerViewer collects clinical information about a patient in stages. When each indicator turns green, additional data has been retrieved and is ready for review. After all the data has been loaded, users may wait for the data to populate automatically. The date selection offers users an opportunity to choose how much data they would like to see at a time. The default is set to pull the last 12 months of data as it did here. The options to choose include the last 3 months of data, the last 6 months of data, the last 9 months of data, the default of the last 12 months of data, or users may select a custom date range by indicating a start date by month, day, year, and an end date by month, day, year. Once a user has selected the time frame they wish to use, they should select Retrieve to retrieve that data from that time. Please note, users can change the default date search option in the Preferences section, which will be demonstrated later in this training. In the ePartnerViewer, a patient's record is categorized into clinically relevant groups for easy review. Users can choose to view the clinical information in either the tabs or the portlets. The key difference between the two is that the portlets are designed to provide a quick and easy patient-at-a-glance view. The patient record opens to the Patient Summary tab, which houses the portlets and readily provides a snapshot of the patient's most recent health history. Each portlet displays up to 5 of the most recent health records and result reports in a specific category. Users can also view all data contained in a category by clicking View All at the bottom of a portlet. The tabs in portlets contain the following types of data. Clinical documents includes the Medicaid CCD, the KHI Summary CCD, and all other clinical summaries. Users can click on a document name to open that report. For example, users can select the KHI Summary CCD in the portlet list to open the KHI Summary CCD. The KHI Summary CCD is a unique and useful document to review because it consolidates most of the data for a patient into one document. Users should select the Show Table of Content button to easily navigate through the document. Users may navigate to a specific section in the Summary CCD by using the hyperlinks in the Table of Contents. Users should select Back to Top to return to the Table of Content. Furthermore, users can enter a document name or keyword under Available Documents to search for a specific document. For example, users can enter CCD to filter for CCD documents. One of the results is the Medicaid Claims CCD. The Medicaid Claims CCD consolidates the Medicaid claims data into one document. Please note the claims data is not in real time and is typically 3 to 4 weeks old. However, this data is useful for case management and filling in care gaps. Similar to the KHI Summary CCD, users can navigate through the KHI Medicaid CCD by clicking Show Table of Content. In addition, some documents have an envelope icon listed at the top. This indicates that the document currently being reviewed can be sent directly to another healthcare provider that has a direct secure email address. After reviewing documents in a portlet, users may always return to the Patient at a Glance view by selecting the Patient Summary tab to the left. Looking at the Encounters portlet, the 5 most recent encounter dates and diagnoses are displayed. Users can select View All Encounters to see the full list of encounters. Throughout a patient chart, users can view different types of data and can sort information contained in a table and/or apply certain filters to customize their view of a report. Users should select Apply Filter to filter results in the encounter list. Users can select the date drop-downs to sort for data from the last 90 days or data from greater than 90 days ago. Users can enter a keyword in the Diagnosis by Clinician field to filter by diagnosis. Users can also enter a location to filter by location. Returning to the patient summary, the laboratory portlet shows the most recent lab result reports. Keep in mind, users can click View All to review all the available documents in a portlet. Users should click the report name to review that specific lab report. For example, the lipid panel. This document showcases the typical format for a laboratory report in the ePartnerViewer. At the top of the report, users can review patient demographics. Moving down the screen, users can review the ordering physician, the specimen date, and the time the lab was obtained. To the right, users can select Apply Filter and enter in a keyword to filter for a specific lab result. For example, cholesterol. Users can clear the filter by clicking the X in the name field. Users may also navigate through the lab report by selecting First, Back, Next, or Last. Users may also use the drop-downs to the right to control the number of entries that display on the page. Users can select 5 entries, 10 entries, or show all available entries. In the ePartnerViewer, a patient record may contain several icons that serve as visual indicators to draw the user's attention to a specific information. The yield sign with an exclamation indicates the result has an abnormal value, which is typically a value that is above or below normal. Users can also select any document in the available documents to review another lab report. This is a similar report and displays the red lightning bolt icon, which indicates that a lab value is critically high or critically low. Users can return to the patient at a glance view to review the other portlets. The radiology portlet contains the most recent radiology reports. Users can open a report by clicking on the report name. Radiology transcriptions are transcribed reports that typically display in this format and include observations, findings, and results of an X-ray. The pathology portlet shows the most recent pathology records. Users can click View All Pathology to see all of the pathology reports available. The pathology reports follow the same general template as the radiology report. Other transcribed reports contains other types of transcribed documents, such as operative reports and summaries of an office visit. Users may click a report name to open and review that report. This particular transcribed document follows a similar format to the radiology and pathology documents we reviewed earlier. The uncategorized portlet contains laboratory, radiology, pathology, and transcription documents that could not be categorized but have been stored for review. Users may click a report name to open and review the report. This uncategorized report follows a lab format. Users may select Apply Filter and enter a keyword or name in the name field to filter for a specific item. The Immunizations portlet displays the most recent immunization records. Users can click View All Immunizations to view the immunization data. The immunization information is obtained directly from the Kentucky Immunization Registry. The search is not limited to a specific date range and presents all of the information available from the registry. Users can select Apply Filter and filter for immunizations from the last 90 days or greater than 90 days ago. Users may enter a specific immunization name in the name field. If known, users may also enter a provider name and filter by provider. Users may also expand all and view more details about each of these immunization entries. Procedures displays the most recent procedure records. Users can select View All Procedures to review the list of available procedure information. Users can select Apply Filter and filter by procedures that have occurred in the last 90 days or greater than 90 days ago. Users may also enter a procedure name and filter if any procedures had specific notes. The Problems portlet lists the most recent problems. Users can select View All Problems to see the entire problems list. Similar to other portlets, users may select Apply Filter and filter by date for records that are greater than 90 days old or records from the last 90 days. In addition, users may enter a problem name to filter for that specific problem. In addition, users may enter a note to filter for any problems that have a note attached to them. Medications are displayed in the Medications portlet. Users can review the list by selecting View All Medications. Users can filter by entering a medication name or by entering a prescriber name. In addition, users can expand all or view more details about each of these medication entries. The allergies portlet lists the known allergy. One additional portlet will be visible to authorized Casper users. The Casper portlet will contain the most recent prescription drug monitoring program reports when available for the patient. The Patient Demographics tab contains patient information such as next of kin, diagnosis information, and insurance information available on a patient. Users can select the Patient Demographics tab to be navigated to the Patient Demographics screen. From here, users should select from the MRN dropdown and select an MRN. Once an MRN has been selected, users should select Retrieve. Users should also select from the available transactions, and from here, users can review the patient demographic data. The information includes patient visit information, diagnosis information, patient identifiers, the patient sending facility, and XDRO status, or extreme drug resistant organism status. The next topic to cover in detail is bookmarked patients. While in the patient chart, users can manage which patients appear in the bookmarked patient listing so they can be easily referenced in the future. To bookmark a patient, users can click on the bookmark icon that's located within the patient header. The bookmark icon will change from light to dark and will display the text bookmarked to indicate the patient has been added to the bookmarked patient list. Upon return to My Dashboard, that patient will display in the bookmarked patients list and will remain visible on the list until the patient is removed. To remove a patient from the bookmarked patient listing, users will click on the bookmarked icon. The indicator will change from dark to light to reflect that a patient is no longer bookmarked and will display the text bookmark. When the user returns to My Dashboard, the patient will no longer appear in the bookmarked patients list. The Event Notifications tab offers users a way to manage event notifications. Users can select recent notifications to see the list of recently received notifications. Users can choose to delete notifications by clicking on Delete, located on the left side of the notification. Users can select Deleted Notifications to review the list of notifications that have been deleted. And users can select Manage Notifications to add patients and choose the different types of notifications to receive. To manage notifications, users should choose their name from the drop-down list. Please note, event notification admins should choose the name of the user for whom they monitor events. Once a user has been chosen, click Retrieve. This will load two sections. The first is Selected User, which shows the event notification types that are enabled for the selected user. The second is Selected Patients, which shows the list of patients and the event notification types for each patient the selected user is monitoring. Under Selected User, users can add or delete notifications that a user receives on a patient panel by clicking Edit Notification Type. Users can click on the box to add and delete notifications. Users should click Save Notification Type to save their changes. A pop-up notification stating that the record updated successfully will display once a user clicks Save Notifications. Users can click OK to exit the pop-up. Under Selected Patients, users can click on Add Patient to add a patient to the notification panel. Users can search for the patient using the search fields. Users can click on the checkbox by the patient name. Then users should click Show Selected Patient to display the name. At this point, users have the option to return to the search and add one or more patients, or when adding patients is completed, click on Add or Select Notifications. From here, users can click on the boxes of the notifications they would like to see. Once users are done editing, they should click Save Notification to save. Again, a pop-up notification stating that the record updated successfully will display. To exit this pop-up, click OK. Users should refer to the KHI website at khi.ky.gov for additional information on setting up and managing event notifications in the ePartnerViewer. Finally, from the My Dashboard page, users can select preferences and log out of the ePartnerViewer. To do so, users should click on the Profile dropdown or username located in the top right corner. Users should select Preferences to navigate to the My Preferences screen. The first preference that displays on My Preferences is the Patient Dashboard display. The Patient Dashboard display controls whether to show or hide certain portlets in the ePartnerViewer. For example, users can click Show to show the Procedures portlet or Hide to hide it on the Patient Summary tab. Once users have completed making their changes, they should scroll down and select Save to save their changes. Users can also select Reset to Default to reset the default settings. Users can also go to Date, Time, and Number format to control how dates and times are displayed in the ePartnerViewer. To change formats, users should go to the Show Dates in the Following Format dropdown and select from one of the date formats in the dropdown. To change times, users should go to the Show Time in the Following Format dropdown and select one of the time formats. Users should always select Save when making changes to their preferences. The Save button will become green to confirm the changes have been saved. Finally, users can click on the Clinical Document Date search to set a default preference for the amount of data that's pulled when a patient search is conducted. Users can control the date range by selecting the Default Date Range dropdown. The options for the amount of data that is retrieved during patient search are the latest 12 months of data, the latest 9 months of data, the latest 6 months of data, or the latest 3 months of data. Users should select an option and then click Save. Finally, users must log out to help maintain security and minimize information risks in the ePartnerViewer. To exit the ePartnerViewer, users should click the Profile dropdown in the top right corner and select Log Out. This will navigate the user away from the ePartnerViewer. Please note, users are automatically logged out after 15 minutes of inactivity. Prior to the session timeout, a prompt will display informing users to choose whether to continue with their current session or to log out. This has been a demonstration of KHI's ePartnerViewer. Thank you for watching. For additional training resources, including information on the KHI Event Notification Service and the types of event notifications offered, visit the Training Resources section on this same website.